Well, hello, friends. It's me. It's time for another story. A tale from the Niceguy subreddit, actually. And before any of you ask, because some of you using headphones can probably hear this even over the background music, there is a buzzing. That would be the air conditioner. A lot of professional YouTubers will turn the air conditioner off. I'm not going to do that, because it's really hot in here. So, sorry, not sorry. Anyway, this is from Reddit user Senior Amoeba. I like your name. This is my Niceguy coworker. Oh boy. Well, here we go. So I'm a social worker for a charity, and my new coworker is a nice guy. My department was all previously female. He's in his 40s, and when he was hired, he gave off the creepy vibe. He also wears a fedora outside, but will take it off once he comes into the office. Oh, does he? Dude is super socially awkward, and makes really inappropriate jokes, or is really flirty, while all of us are trying to work. Classy. In the first 2 weeks after he was hired, all of us, i.e. all of my female coworkers in our 20s and 30s, would just laugh awkwardly or uncomfortably. I typically tend to work late, and I'm usually alone in the office, but every day this past week, he has been in there with me until 7 to 8 p.m., asking me all kinds of questions about myself when I'm trying to work. His reasoning was he liked me, and that a lady shouldn't be alone during these late hours. I was going to say, what the fuck, but OP actually wrote that. So, yeah, I agree, OP. What the fuck? A lot of the questions weren't just normal small talk either, but, what kind of things do you like in a man? Dude. And if I was dom or sub...
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
And what kinds of things are important in a relationship? Oh, you're just really going for it, aren't you, buddy? With 3 of us in the office, alone together, as I'm getting ready to go home, he asked me out with him for drinks. I tell him I have a boyfriend and politely decline. He then goes, "Oh, dang, I respect that, but not even as friends or coworkers. I've been nothing but nice to you this whole week." That is a big-time phrase they use. I've been nothing but nice, even when they're anything but nice. I tell him no again, and I can see he is visibly upset. Mind you, this guy is over 10 years older than me, by the way. And he gets all huffy and told me that I wasn't being nice. I just ignored him. You're not being nice whenever you tell me that you have a relationship and aren't interested in going out with me. What kind of mentality? I can't even follow this. I don't have enough fucking breadcrumbs to get home. The weekend rolls around and I come into the office the following Monday. He and my coworker, also my friend, are both there. My friend asked me how the weekend was. I tell them my boyfriend went out of town to visit his parents. They live about 6 hours away. I ended up not going because I wasn't feeling well. Nice guy, who I wasn't even talking to, chimes in and says, "Wow, he didn't even stay behind to take care of you and he just went on a trip without you? What a dick. I would have taken care of you." It's always the same shit, isn't it? It's always, "Oh, he didn't do whatever. What an asshole. I would have done that." Yeah, anything to, like, self-aggrandize, right? Dude, fuck off with that shit. I just ignored him. It was super weird. Yeah, I fucking bet. Anytime I mentioned my boyfriend that week, he'd make a snide comment. Note, when I'm not even fucking talking to him, about how he could treat me better. I bet he's one of those guys who thinks that song Treat You Better is like one of the best songs ever written, even if it is really fucking creepy and not cool. Bet on Danny Gann. I'm very close to going to my supervisor in HR about this. Good, you absolutely should. But I don't want my supervisor to be all like, "You need to be welcoming towards him, etc., since she seems to brush things under the rug. That could be a problem, yeah. Luckily, there's high turnover at my company, so maybe he'll quit soon. And, yeah, I scrolled down through the comments section. I agree with a lot of the people in the comments. You should definitely talk to somebody. Even if your supervisor decides to just brush this under the rug, even if they decide, like, oh, it's not that important, or whatever. Seriously, do it, though, because at least then there's a record of what happened. So if he continues to act an ass, not just towards you, but towards anybody else, they can establish a pattern. See, there's already a pattern, obviously, from the way that you were describing this, not just with you, but with some of the other coworkers, because he's, like, weird towards all of them. But when it comes to corporate bullshit, and believe me, there's a lot of corporate bullshit when it comes to this shit, they always want a paper trail. So everybody should report anytime this happens, because at least then there's a paper trail, and then they can't ignore it. They can brush it under the rug if they can cover their own ass, but if they can't, then they have to do something about it. And honestly, with the way this guy keeps doing shit, the way you're describing him, OP, yeah, no, I kind of imagine he'll probably do this a couple more times and get himself fucked over. So, first off, be careful and take care of yourself. Secondly, you should absolutely report this. And third, if anybody else you know in that company is having trouble with this, guys, they should report it too. Like, again, companies have to fucking do shit when you hold their feet to the fire, and this is 100% a way to do that. Just absolutely. So, with all that being said, I realize this is a little bit of a shorter one, but I will thank you all for being here. And if you would please, do the YouTube thing, like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTube crap. But unlike the YouTube thing, you should check out my Ko-Fi, which is like Patreon, but cooler, especially because it's mine. And my merch store, which is like a lot of other YouTubers' merch stores, except mine's fucking awesome. Just saying. If you would like to share with me your own strange tales of whatever, literally whatever, it's just, it doesn't matter, you can send it to my subreddit at r/Moonhorse Stories. Yes, I own that too. And yes, I will definitely see it. And who knows, maybe it'll turn into a video like this. And every weekend, there are streams, my streams, live streams, as opposed to not live streams. If they're not live, are they called streams? I don't really know. I'm not good at internet. Anyway, I love you all, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.